Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cooking on the Rim with me, Quish, a man. Definitely not three goblins in a trench coat, an actual factual human man. How's everybody doing today? Welcome in everybody from the Courtesy Flush. Good to see everybody again. Hope everybody had a explosionful weekend if they live in the United States. Hell, even if you don't live in the United States, I hope you got to blow something up. We're playing Rimworld. I know, big shock. This is a game that I play every Monday. And we've got a colony in progress. It's the last Radio Shack. All right, what do we got going on here? Somebody's upset. Their burgers got the sads. Recreation starved. Had to eat a disgusting, tasteless meal. Nobody wants to eat that glop. Need some recreation. We got Whacker. Got Whackers in the squad now. That's right. Jealous cannibal. He's a careful shooter. One rank in shooting. Yeah, let's give Whacker schedule. What's up, Tom? See, what are we currently working on for research? Sterile materials, that's no big deal. Looks like we've got everything we kind of need. Got some steel that we're mining up down here. We do need more steel. Got a bunch up here as well. Not bad, not bad. Oh, is a Whacker construction person as well? Not great at it. Whacker, while you're at it, why don't you throw some more logs on the fire? Now we can start charging these batteries up. So where is the nearest thingamajigger? Up here. Can probably get there in one jump. Then is there another one nearby? It doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, there is. Way up here on the North Pole. Holy crap. All right. Dons of Blues. Will they survive? You know, I can't say for certain anymore. Got some imps. Just the one. It is just the one. They attacking immediately? No, they're gonna wait. Don't know why I focused on sterile materials there. I should probably start doing like turrets and stuff. All right, they're beginning. And I don't know which way they're gonna show up. Looks like right here. Oh no, whacker. All right, Humps is dead. Long live Humps. Sarah is in no immediate danger. All right, who is Am Doctor? Is it Durburger? Durburger is Am Doctor. Marcia, huh? Marcia the Warmonger. I don't think so. Just accidentally spilled some water. No big deal. Some mad hair. God, Vectron is such a mining machine. All right, let's start working towards turrets. Perfect. The hunt for Nelson. Fugitive named Nelson escaped from his custody to use a transport pod to flee to an abandoned orbital platform. Travel to the platform and kill Nelson. He'll reward us with grab device. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're set up for that because you know, Whacker's not wearing a spacesuit and all that. Basara's on a 10-stream streak. Keeping their peepers on the stream. And you know, keeping their legs moving. Busy building stuff on the ship. We no longer need this grow zone. We'll just harvest what we've got here. You don't currently have a weapon for Whacker. Whacker, what do you... you're a careful shooter. I'll give you this short bow for now. Also, there's some silver here we'll drop down. Oh, we have a follow. I didn't get the usual flatulence noises. Vostages 4353. Thank you for following. Welcome to WBPL 76. Of all of the television stations in the periphery, we are one of them. Nah, we gotta make sure we have an armed whacker. Gotta weaponize that guy. Let's get the rest of the steel in. It is Monday. All right, everybody's gonna be a little bit sad for a while. I was kind of thinking about what I was gonna do next after this colony inevitably falls apart. And I thought it might be fun to try the Mechanator stuff again, because it's been a while since I've done mechs. By mechs, I mean robots, not like Battletech mechs. Why is Basara moving so slow? Guess the sensory mechanites. Nah, it's consciousness from pain. Interesting. All right. Are there any other easily mineable resources within arm's reach? Not that I see. Ooh, that is uranium. Oh, there's a bunch of uranium over here. Never mind. Lord Gremos, how you doing, man? Whoa, 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 whoa. Durburger. 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 Shoot, we gotta put him somewhere. Is anybody good with animals? No. Crap. Okay, wait a minute. Durburger is our researcher and our doctor. Oh no. Well, shit. I mean, I guess we'll put a sleeping spot here. No, that's not gonna work. All right, we'll put a sleeping spot in the bathroom for now. We'll make it for prisoners. All right, who's best doctor then? It's gonna be Whacker. So, because he's gone feral, I can only try to tame him. This is quite unfortunate. Okay, what we're gonna need to do is build like a small prison room, because we can't keep him in the bathroom. Oh, I gotta go up one higher, don't I? All right, so in order to get him back, we're gonna need to tame him, and that's gonna require somebody with animal skills. It's gonna be Vectron, and it takes 8 for somebody with, you know, someone who's a person. Vectron tearing through that uranium. Just save scum? I could. Could save scum. Whacker is social person. They have a Labrador Retriever. They have some books. Could pick up some books. Let's get the two that add to skills. And they don't want to buy literally anything of ours. We have a little bookshelf. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if there's anybody. They're all probably unwaveringly loyal. See, this person is good with animals. It could just be a situation where we intentionally try to capture somebody who can do it. Let's see. Whacker, you can go ahead and grab this machine pistol then. All right, all the uranium has been dug up. Gives us quite a bit. All right, Durburger, we're gonna get you back in the fold. Don't you worry. Also, unfortunately, you are the smartest colonist we had. So now our ability to fly everywhere is going to be pretty jank. All right. Mechanoid relay. Oh, also, you're the guy who probably would need to hack these mechanoid relays. Oh man, this is gonna be tough, isn't it? All right, we got some militars. Is that a Cyclops? Oh shit. And then a Tesseron. Can I just land on him? All right. Okay, that one's handled. Oh no. All right, Whacker, since you are now the best doctor. Basara is actually not bad at research. He's on a food binge because he ate a nutrient-based meal. I hate eating nutrient-based meals. I'm gonna rebel by eating more of them. Man, I remember I did one of these where I landed on like a volcanic area trying to do the relays, and then immediately there was like lava flow that surrounded the entire base. What's up, Cookie? How you been? You're on vacation? Sounds like fun. Cookie, remember that time you had name and game and you were in the colony and you decided that you didn't want to be a person anymore? You wanted to be a wild animal, and you decided to leave the colony and be an animal, and then we were stuck without you? That is exactly what has happened to Durburger. He has decided that he would prefer to be an animal. Yeah, we ended up having to beat him up and put him inside of a cat carrier. Oh man, inspired recruitment from Whacker. And there's no way for us to recruit Durburger. I can only tame him. Oh, that's right. Basara is a night owl. Fortunately, our base is entirely self-sufficient now. You just need Basara. Oh, you need to have intellectual 7. Okay, well, let's train up intellectual. And we really are stuck. We need like anybody with a decent animal skill to try to get Dirtburger back in the group. Basara, it's good that art imitates life. Unfortunately, we might be here a while then. Guess we'll mine up these components while they're here. You know, just volcanic debris and a lava flow. Watch out, donkeys. Watch out. The lava's coming for you. I do have one possible option. Oh, we need to build plumbing. There is not a lot of it. Oh, we're actually low in wood. We'll just use steel then. Pack of man-hunting iguanas. Basara, where's your weapon? You left it up here, didn't you? You sure did. All right, go grab this bow. Okay, Whacker is gonna die. Basara is not gonna die. Whacker, tend to yourself. Iguanas? I don't know, man. Iguanas are pretty scary. Durburger has gone berserk. Now, I remember when I was a kid, a very good friend of mine had a pet iguana, and you had to be careful with that thing. Like, it would, like, slap you with its tail, and it would leave welts. Like, it was like getting hit with a whip. All right, now we now have water to build a copy here. Are there any trees anywhere? Not much. We can't trade with the Empire. Yeah, we just kind of have to wait for a raid. And hope that the raider has decent animal skill. What's the mod that lets you see the map? Like this one? Map preview? Yeah, map preview is the name of the map mod. Okay, Basara, go ahead and get your breach axe back. And then haul the short bow. No worries, blue gentleman. Put a little dumping zone over here. Dead animals. Oh, I guess I could butcher these, can't I? Yeah, these are actually... Basara is going to let Durburger escape. Basara, could you not need Durburger to do things? Frostbite? What the hell does he have frostbite? Hypothermia? Alright, fine. Let's do this. Put a vent here and a space heater here. Looks like some steel up here. Some plasteel down here. We'll mine that up. All right. Now the temperature should be nice and even in there. Where's Basara's intellectual at? Way off. Royal Ascent. Bet. See if we have any available quests that we haven't done. Nope. I mean, this would be super dangerous for us to just like send a caravan out to do some raiding and just hope that there's somebody there who's good with animals. Guarding India. India web caged until the scandal blows over in 24 days. Okay. Sure. Oh no. We'll do this for goodwill. All right, India, what are you? Nothing good. What if I just did this? All right, well, I can't do that. All right, India is not a great colonist. Greedy, psychopath, slow learner, all 3 negative traits. Is okay at fighting and can help with construction. Really no skills to speak of. Okay. Out of storage space? Oh, man. Durburger is on a crisis of belief. That's a good song, Silicon Soul. That's Social Distortion. Story of My Life. I like that song. I like that band a lot, actually. They came out with a new album recently, I think. As I recall, the album was not very good. Like I listened to a little bit of it and I was like, this is not exactly where they used to be. Burger. Is he just like not sleeping in the bed anymore? Sleeping under the bed like some sort of kitty cat? So I had one of those like hypothetical questions pop into my head the other day. And I thought I'd go ahead and pose it to chat and see what you guys think of it. And you guys can maybe discuss it a little bit. So if you could catch, kill, and cook and eat any character from the Ronald McDonald like universe, like all the different Ronald McDonald characters, which one would you eat? Like my initial gut reaction was one of the Fry Kids, because they're just like a big bundle of French fries with eyes, right? But then like some of them are more like cannibalism than others. Yeah, I don't care if you escape. The mayor? Yeah, so like Mayor McCheese is just a giant cheeseburger. That seems totally totally legit, right? Getting attacked by a Phoenix Fox. Oh, the Fox took care of business for us. Awesome. Yeah, Mayor McCheese is just a big cheeseburger. But like, yeah, like the Hamburglar is just a dude, right? Like the Hamburglar would be more like cannibalism. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot that Whacker is a cannibal. Oh no, India died. My relationship with the Empire is reduced by 5. Sag. We know what, Whacker? You are a cannibal, right? Yeah. You know what? You should probably do. Yeah, Whacker's not good at cooking, so we're just gonna tear off a piece and just get after it, you know? I'm not gonna miss any fingers. Oh, Apparently that made him sad. Oh yeah, he ate some cannibalism. There you go. It made you sad, but it also made you happy. Succulent fingers. Oh, Basara doesn't do cheeseburgers? Okay, that's fair. Okay, we now have way more food than we can reasonably store, so I'm going to switch to a different crop. I think we're gonna do... Let's do a round of cotton. Yeah, I didn't butcher them properly. Like, I could try to, like, just practice taming animals. Like, who's okay at handling? Like, the highest is Vectron at 3. Like, he would have to tame, like, 100 animals to get up to 8, which is what's required to tame wild people. I did mention that I had an idea, and that idea is a desperate one. And that is, what if everybody in the colony went unconscious and we summoned the Man in Black? And then the Man in Black happens to have a high enough animal skills to bring Durburger back. McNugget Buddies. I don't remember the McNugget Buddies. Admittedly, it's probably been 30 years since I've had a Happy Meal. Is the occasional dead silence deliberate? Sometimes I have to stop and think, or I look at things that need to be clicked on. An ornament maker named Ekis is crashing nearby. Ooh. They have a pretty good rank in animals. They're a high mate, though. Alright, Whacker. Rescue. And we'll see if they want to join us. And if they don't, we'll capture them. Living McNuggets. I'm down. All right, Samurai, follow-up question. If you were going to eat one of the McNugget buddies, what dipping sauce would you use? half honey mustard, half hot mustard. Hot mustard is my jam. Typically when I do eat a McNugget, hot mustard is the way I go. Now I do have another option outside of recruiting this person if they decide that they don't want to join us, and that involves forcing them to. Barbecue and sweet chili. Sometimes I do like just like buffalo sauce and a nugget's pretty solid. Like you'd have to have a pretty substantial bucket though to dump an entire McNugget buddy into a bucket of sauce so you can munch them. Man, Durburger's in such bad shape. He got stabbed in the head with a drill arm. Because Vectron is a fucking cyborg. Gear. Drill arm. Mining speed 160%. Jesus. Gift. What are these guys? This random person wandering through. Okay, cool. They were out of you were out of high school when they were introduced? Possibly. I'm not the oldest person you've ever seen your entire life, but I have seen a thing or two. I have seen a thing or two. Or six. Now, Ekis is not quite there with the animals, but is only one away. So it's just a matter of like, you know, training it up, which there's some wildlife around here. We could train some donkeys. In the event that oh Durburger died. Oh. Well, you know, I think I'm gonna cut to a word from our sponsor, and when we come back we'll continue on with this colony.
Hey there, folks. It's me, Tom Tombadil, of Wide Tom's Bean House. Come on down and try our beans. Only $14.99. I've got beans coming out the wazoo. We got bean salad, pork and beans, 3-bean casserole, jelly beans. But if beans aren't your fancy, we've got a full burger bar. Help yourself. Just $14.95 plus tax. Wide Tom's Bean House has a big old burger bar just for you. In addition to the burger bar, we also have a full liquor bar, as well as sports playing on every TV. Call toll-free at 888-WIDE-TOM to book your reservation at a restaurant near you today.
All right, we're back. We're back, and nothing has changed. Everything is exactly as we left it. Okay, we still got steel up here that we're bringing in, and I think there's some down here as well. Yep. And there's some over here. That's right. We're cooking on the steel. So this growing. Lily pads? Oh man. Be some frogs just chilling on these guys. Imagine being these lily pads. Man, I've seen that happen. I remember when the biology DLC, whatever it was called, biotech, came out. It was right around Halloween, so I went ahead and I did a sanguiphage playthrough for the first time. And I remember the sanguiphage, like there was like a child had joined the colony, and I thought it was hilarious. And I also wanted to see what would happen if the sanguiphage injected his vampire junk into the kid to see if the kid would also become a vampire, and he did. And then the vampire decided that he immediately no longer wanted to be a part of society and wanted to roam with the animals. So it's just like he made this vampire baby and then he went out for cigarettes and never came back. Yeah, Dirtburger, while you're at it, why don't you throw a few logs on the fire? There we go. Yeah, Dirtburger's mood. He's a little recreation starved. Tell you what, Dirtburger, just for you, we're gonna give you 2 extra hours of recreation. Wow, Basara, that's some stuff I didn't know. The Bow faction, group of junkers. This guy. Oh, he's got some good gear. He's got steel plate armor. Got a gun. Not bad with the gun either. He's a slothful slowpoke, however. Also, conveniently, is pretty good at animals. All right, is he coming now? He is coming now. Come. Yeah, rice plant. That's what I was trying to click on. Thanks, game. All right, handled. And hey, Whacker, guess what? You get a gun. And we found some beer. Nice. All right, then. Let's go ahead and get all the steel toted in. We don't need this grow zone anymore. Don't need a deserter. It's a hussar. That would be tough to keep in the base because we don't have a regular source of monster energy drinks. Okay, there was a social fight. Whacker, if you could rescue Basara, please. The horse has gone mad. Oh, guys. Surprise, it's a horse. Wasn't that like the villain from Dr. Horrible's sing-along vlog, like Bad Horse? I think the horse is no longer mad. It's gonna die, but it's no longer mad. Suicidal Beasts, which is a great name for a band. Manhunting Raccoons. Yeah, I don't think I need that. Thanks. Yeah, we smacked it back to factory settings. Okay, Basara is a little upset because he's in a lot of pain. Okay, the horse did not make it. But that's okay. Horse meat is back on the menu. Also, who's the cook? Vectron. Horse meat is on the menu. I just remember that like Bad Horse had a song, and you only ever saw him once, and it wasn't even really like a, it wasn't like a character. It was just they brought in a horse for a day. All right, Basara has dropped its hammer. The thoroughbred of sin. Where's my recreation? I do have a horseshoes pen. And I don't have a Sorrows on a Sad Wander. That's fine. I do have a bookshelf with no books. I thought I had a chess table, but you're right. I don't currently have one. Mad horse disease. And look at all this horse blood. Jesus. One's starving. Durburger, eat some paste. I remember a buddy of mine was running a game of Pathfinder, and it was a module called Weeby Goblins, and everybody in the party is supposed to be playing goblins and doing goblin things. And when he invited me to the game, I was like, oh yeah, I could play a goblin, no problem. And I was just playing like a chaotic evil Pathfinder goblin, and everyone else was playing like a, you know, like a cutesy, like, oh, look at me, I'm just a little guy, and I'm like setting people's houses on fire and eating all their food. And one of the things about Pathfinder goblins is that they particularly dislike horses, and they also really love fire. And we were trying to create a distraction in a camp so we could like steal something. And I was like, hey, I know what would create a distraction. So I set all their horses on fire and let them run through the camp. And one of the other players was absolutely positively not cool with that. Like in real life, that made her very, very upset. And I felt very bad because I just didn't read the room, you know, like I was told we're playing goblin, so I'm playing a goblin, and not thinking to myself, maybe not everybody in this group is, you know, totally cool with horse murder. It was a fantastic distraction. A pack of like 15 stampeding flaming horses running through a camp definitely distracted things. It also set the camp on fire. Yeah, no, like the thing is like on the one hand, I there has to be some understanding as to where I was, you know, confused, but also like I kind of should have read the room a little bit. All right, do we have all the steel mined up now? We do. All right, we also have plenty of food. We got plenty of chem fuel. We got plenty of horse meat. Now let's do this thing. Whee! I like putting the jets like in a circle around the grab ship. That seems to make the most sense. You know, Gretch Gamer, they just kind of climb over stuff. All right. This map is probably a little bit different now. We've got relay. Actually, it's almost identical. I think this is this. Yeah, no, this is the exact same one. Okay, cool. I'm gonna move up here, I think, this time. Grab ship crash. All right, Durburger is sad. What do we gotta do? Do we have any beer? You wanna drink a beer? Durburger's in a daze. Daze is fine. Would you like to eat some horse meat? Yeah, you got to think of it less like beds and more like a giant pillow fort. Could have swore we found some beer. We drank it all already? I mean, we must have drank it all already. Yeah, must have already drank it. Dude, man, don't knock a good pillow fort for sure. I know you're not. I'm just saying, like, dude, just Vectron's just over here taking a nap with this guy. You know what? While we're down here, Admiralty 11 is raiding with a party of 9 people. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for joining us. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, let's let everybody get their faculties back. Oh, it's 1-1, not I. My apologies. Like, it all looks like capital letters when it's on my screen. Well, you know, you're having a little bit of a craving for snacks. Also, I forgot that we need to go ahead and put some water wells down. Just put one right over here over top of this volcanic activity. And, you know, nothing says volcanic activity like wooden plumbing. And let's put some recreation down too. Yeah. All right, we now have hot water again. All right, almost, guys. Come on. Get your brains back together. All right, Vectron has decided to stop eating paste. A beggar wishes for resources. He wants 9 herbal medicine. You know, I'm kind of fine with that. Herbal medicine's fine. We can get some more of that pretty easily. You know what, Basara? Just give that to him. Learn of a location of an ancient launch site. You can loot the structure for valuable resources. They have threats. Gotcha. Durburger is still having the sads. Mostly because he's in pain. All right, his mood is starting to go up because of the catharsis. That means let's go ahead and take care of business. All right. You there, you there. Everybody attack this thing. Takes care of that one. It's time for business. All right, again, you there, there, and attack. Sarah's the only one that took any injuries. Nothing serious. And let's head on over here. This one should be a little bit trickier because there's going to be 3 of them. All right. Sarah, you go there. Attack that one. You 3 attack this one. Oh no, Basara went down. All right, there we go. Durburger, Tend, Vectron is in no immediate danger. You guys go rest up. And then in rescue. And we, for some reason, have sterile materials already. Let's kick in on smithing. All right. Then we are going to auto hack. And auto hack. All right. Have to get the Rimworld DLCs. Yeah, they rarely go on sale. But they are 100% worth it. Like, it's a game that will provide way more hours of entertainment than the price tag would suggest. I highly recommend this game. I did have somebody grab the hammer. It should be hauled in. Yeah, it's right there. Sarah, go ahead and grab your hammer. It's actually not a hammer, it's a breach axe, which I know what the difference is, but it looks like a hammer. And honestly, you don't need all of the DLCs to make Rimworld a fun game. Like, if you get the base game and then like maybe royalty, or like ideology, like just 1 or 2 of the DLCs, that's more than enough. Yeah, Basar, it's basically a Halligan. Man, Thunderclap is on a 330 stream streak. Holy crud. There's certainly plenty of mods as well. Correct. Persona Freak. All right, Durburger's getting business taken care of. And while we're at it, go ahead and grab up this plasteel. Whacker has gotten muscle bugs. He's got tattered clothing. Durburger. He's wearing these shoes. I feel like there's a solution to that problem. I like that he would rather be barefoot than wearing shoes that have holes in them. And like not even like really worn shoes. It's like 45%, man. Like you could find these shoes at a Goodwill and be totally happy with it. But no, you're gonna be upset because you're wearing scuffed up kicks. Vectron, the digging machine. So I don't know about anybody else. My 4th of July, we had some really heavy storms. And all of the fireworks that the city had planned got rained out. And I woke up this morning and went downstairs to go pick up some clothes to get dressed with, and there was standing water in my basement. Like, we got really heavy rain over the weekend. But it was also like 95 degrees the entire weekend, so it was so humid you felt like you had like, oh, got a mad donkey. Mad donkey is somehow in the base. They're in the walls. God damn it, Fredo. All right, Basara, how bad was that? Got some donkey bites, you're fine. Some mild donkey bites. Yeah, there's an ongoing gag about Fredo and him being a rat living in the walls. Yes, like Apocalypse Jim. Basara, that's an interesting series. Jester of Flesh, welcome to WBPL 76. Just enjoy your stay. Just enjoy your stay. Take a load off. Put some pants on. No, it was so humid over this weekend that I felt like I couldn't stand to be outside for more than 30 seconds without immediately having to take a shower. I mean, we have pants available for everybody who needs them, is what I'm saying. Like, there's just a big pile of pants over in the corner there for you. Like, if you don't want to wear them, like, you can just build a nest out of them. That's totally fine. we do randomly give out hats. Where are we at here? Sarah's taking a shower. Speaking of Fredo. Speaking of Fredo. Tell you what. And we're not even going to use the Wheel of Names today. Fredo is now a rat. And he lives in the walls. Durburger's back to hacking and whacking and smacking, or however that song goes. Yeah, normally when a rat or something self-tames, I just, you know, turn them into rat burgers, or sometimes I just let them go. But in this case, Fredo is a regular, and he is frequently a rat. All right, this one has been hacked. We could probably stand to do some more. Sorry, I'm zooming in and out so much. We could stand to get some more components. God, that drill arm is so awesome. Oh no, get inside. Get inside, there's volcanic debris. And the lava flow. Oh no. No, lava bad. Lava bad. Don't explode the boom rats. Is that gonna hurt that? Okay, we are not gonna auto hack this one now because it is now covered in magma. Yeah, they got we got boom rats. There's two types of animals that explode. There's boom rats and boomalopes. This one got burned, and he fell asleep next to the lava. Yeah, they're just rats, but they're full of gasoline. It's like he's gonna catch on fire and probably explode. They explode. All right, this one has been taken care of. This one has been taken care of. There's only one left. It's this one over here. So we have to wait until the lava cools. God dang it. You know what? Everybody just stay inside the ship for now. Let's just do inside stuff for now. Please don't burn my ship. That's expensive. It is probably going to ignite the doors because the doors are made out of wood. They are hollow core doors on my spaceship. And it's gonna set my solar panels on fire. And it's gonna destroy our water supply as well. Yeah, I do know that. Vectron's gonna hide in the room because it's dark. Short Spark, welcome in. Oh, an area has been revealed. Neat. And the rice has gotten poison. Wonder why that happened. Fire foam popper, fire foam popper. That's probably just because the heat. Basara, dude. No. No. Stay out of the lava. Jesus, guys. Yeah, this is kind of surrounding us, isn't it? Got snow coming down. Yep, this is just gonna surround the entire ship. Sarah has gotten an infection in her right eye. Sarah, go rest. Durburger. Tend. 91%'s not bad. And also Durburger, preach health. No. Basara, you just go back to being resting. There you go. Yeah, you should be able to get through that pretty quickly. There's just a tad bit of fire. Yeah, the mechanoid relays, they're just fireproof. You know, this is fine. We are out of wood. That means our wood fire generators are no longer going to function. Everything that is made of wood is likely on fire. I'm surprised that this thing is taking this long to burn. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, guys. Wake up. Put the fires out. Whacker was burned. You know what? We got some stone. Let's do this. Structure. Let's put some marble doors down. All right, so that should not burn. And you know what we can do? Let's just disconnect this and remove the roof from here. Oh, you're right. Keep the roof over the batteries. Let's reinstall these right quick. Basara, did you ever get over that infection? You sure did, which means this no longer needs to be a medical bed. You can just wake up and go to bed. You don't have to just lay in the kitchen. It is starting to recede. Nice. Diabrion. I don't know if I had said that even close to the way that it's pronounced, but welcome in. Thanks for following. Welcome to WBPL 76. Please help yourself to the complimentary giant pile of pants. And what a nightmare. I love Rimworld so much. This game is so awesome. Okay, Durburger. No, this is not my first time playing Rimworld. This is not my first time playing Rimworld. We are trying to get the grav core from this mechanoid relay, and we landed here, like, nice within the, you know, walking distance of the relays. But the last relay decided that it wanted to live in a giant pool of lava. Ooh, a meteorite of uranium. Nice. Big old chunk of spicy metal. A transport pod. Combat medtech named Ryan. It's a very suspicious name. He's from our enemy, the Bow faction. Ryan, will you, you landed just in the nick of time, because if you had landed like 6 hours ago, you would have landed directly into a pool of lava, and that would have been the end of you. He is a pretty good colonist, though. Greedy, germaphobe, not great. Psychically dull is a racial trait. Somebody with animals, which is something we're missing. A good doctor, good crafting, works in construction. Do we have a decent place to put this guy? This is Cassandra. This is Cassandra. Yeah, I don't know if I've got a place to put this guy. How bad's his health? Oh, he's not even... Oh, wait. Dementia, cataracts, bad back. Yeah, he's 95 years old. Sorry, Ryan. I think that, that's just how it's gonna be. Alright, well, that's almost done. We need to pretty quickly rebuild... Oh man, I don't even know how we're gonna do this. I guess we could build chem fuel generators in place of the wood fire generators. Or we could just live without power for a little bit. Yeah, let's deconstruct 2 of these. And we will chem fuel it up. All right, base is sort of up and running again. Durburger, let's get you up. Oh, this has got you locked out for 8 hours. Well, unfortunately, it is getting very close to the end of the stream, and I think that this is probably a decent place to stop. We had a bunch of people join today. Thank you for following everybody that's joined up and watching today. If you're not familiar with the Black Pants Legion or WBPL 76, we are a large group of professional idiots who will bang our faces onto keyboards for your entertainment. myself included. Coming up next, maybe the Warlax. Sometimes he streams after me, sometimes he doesn't, but we do have a regular schedule. My name is Quish, and I stream Rimworld every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be back next Monday with some more Cooking on the Rim. I'm going to leave you with a word from our sponsor, and we'll hope to see you next time. Bye now.
Rain Shadow Legends. Rain Shadow Legends is a tactical fantasy RPG action strategy game with over 7 billion downloads worldwide. In Rain Shadow Legends, you have access to over millions of fun and unique characters such as Orc, Bugbear, Gun, or Elf. She's very pretty. Look how pretty she is. If you like now, you can download our WBPL 76 exclusive character, the Skeleton King. He broke your hands. You can use special promo code LIGMA to receive 42,069 rupees. You can spend them on cool cosmetic items such as skins.
Like the kind that your characters wear and make different outfits, not like a big pile of skin, that would be gross.
And also flaming swords.
It's on fire.
Find out what over 7 billion totally real people who have downloaded this game are talking about and download the app today. Now back to the stream.